Today we're going to talk about the fast charger that comes with all of the pre-orders, and what kind of features it has and how you use it. So to clarify, the fast charger itself doesn't have an adjustment on the device, but the adjustment is done on the wheel, or in the mobile app, I should say, because there's CAN bus communication between the charger and the wheel. Now, with this charger, it does support both 220 volt and 110 volt, so you can use it as at home. In 110 volt mode, it's limited to around 1500, 1600 watts. And in 220 volt mode, it's limited to around 3300 watts. Now, in the mobile app, you'll be able to set the current that you want to charge at. So the default current is going to be set at 10 amps for 220 volt and 5 amps for 110. Now, if you do the math at 5 amps, it is around 1200 watts. So 5 times 235 volt is around 1170, I believe it is, watts. So it's reaching the upper echelons of your home circuit. So that's why we set the limit at 5 amps. Now, if you do have a higher current wall plug, like a 15 amp or a 20 amp, you can go into the mobile app and adjust the maximum charge current to up to 8 amps at 110 volt outlet, and up to 16 amps on the 220 volt outlet. Now, this charger does have some quick power cutoffs and abnormality shutoffs if the cell voltage, temperature, or there's any abnormalities found in the charger. So some people were asking about, like, why is this smart? Now, going into it, in the mobile app, we have, as you can see here, this is the typical mobile app. So we will have two settings available. We have the max charging current that you can set, which you can set anywhere from 0 to 16 amps. And if you plug into a 110 volt circuit, it will be exactly half of that. So if you set it at 16 amps, when you plug it to 110, it will show 8 amps, or it will allow you to charge at 8 amps. If you put it at 10 amps, which is the default, then using it on a 220 will limit you to 10 amps. And then putting it down to a 110 volt circuit, it will give you 5 amps. Now, this charger is rated for 3300 watts. So if you're very critical and you do the math on that, it is about 14 amps of charging maximum at 235 volts. However, when the voltage is on the lower end of that scale, the charger will actually allow you to output 16 amps so that you can take advantage of all the wattage available and allow you to charge your wheel just slightly faster. Now, another setting that we've also added in the app is to allow you to choose the cutoff battery percentage. So if you live on a hill or you want to use your battery for more longevity and you don't need 100% battery all the time, we actually have a setting in the app that will now allow you to change that setting to a different percentage so that you don't charge your wheel always to 100%. Lastly, I have the detailed max charging current slider here, so you'll be able to slide it into the exact current that you want your wheel to charge at. This is a short video. I hope it answers and helps clarify how the charger is adjustable, how to use it on different voltages, whether it's 220 or 110, and the fact that you can use this charger for all charging needs, no matter the environment. If there's any questions, leave a comment below and I will try to answer that. Otherwise, you can, as Christine says it, like, subscribe, and ding dong ding dong. See you next time.